is Al McGee. I'm here at the African American Film Critics Association 6th Annual TV Honors. Well, we give awards to many of the people that have won awards in television and the excellent work they have done. Keep watching the video for interviews with these stars. Thank you. I'm here with Gil Robinson, the president and co-founder of AAFCA, the Film Critics Association. This is the 6th Annual TV Honors Award. Why did you decide to create this type of award?
Well, you know, TV Honors, originally with the AAFCA program, we recognized TV and film, and eventually there was so much demand for this, for shows on television, that we just had to create a separate vertical in order to accommodate.
And I really enjoyed it, and also I'm a member of AAFCA, and you created this. I really enjoy it. But what's the most joy you get out of being the president and co-founder?
You know, probably seeing our members grow and, you know, learn the craft of being journalists and receive opportunities of their careers.
Also, I feel you do great work. I really honor you and I really admire you. You're doing a good thing. I want to thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. You're a wonderful member to have. We appreciate having you with us.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm here with Nkechi, and she's getting an award tonight, and I'm presenting it to her. I'm so happy about this. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited about this award. I am the showrunner of All American Homecoming, and NBC's hit show Found, which is premiering in a month, so I'm very excited. And yeah, I'm so honored to be out here today. I'm such a big fan of AAFCA, so to get this award is truly an honor.
I'm so honored that you are here, but I'm very honored to learn more about you and things like that. Quick question, how did you get started?
Oh, wow. How much time do we have? Now, I was actually an economist with the Federal Reserve for a lot of years and was shooting short films on the weekend, honing my craft, and eventually those short films did well on the film festival circuit, landed me my literary manager, and that's how I got my first job.
Well, keep up the good work, and I'll see you inside. Thank you very much, Nkechi. I'm here with Josiah Cross. He was in Masters of Air. I'm going to tell you one reason I love that role. Another reason why I watch the show, because I'm an Air Force veteran myself.
Oh, man. Thank you for your service.
And, man, that really captured. But the sacrifice and everything that you all did. Now, how much of the history did you know before you took that role?
Before, I had limited information about World War II. I was raised by my grandfather, and he served in Vietnam. So I was more familiar with, like, the Vietnam War. And just for school purposes, you know, a bit of World War I, World War II, but not that much before.
Yeah, because I was wondering, I said, well, how much did he know? But you captured that role very well. Tell us your title of your character.
Lieutenant Richard D. Macon.
And that's a real person.
That is a real person with a real family, with a real daughter, granddaughters, and everything.
Oh, so did you get to meet them or talk to them?
I got to meet his granddaughter towards the end of this entire process at the Maxwell Air Force Base in Alabama. We had a screening down there, and it was just, I'd been sitting with him, living with him for so long, and then finally, you know, getting to meet his family it was just an honor.
Wow, and that show was very good. And I'm sure a lot of people talk to you about it a little bit and things like that, don't they?
Yes, they do. It was as an actor, you hope that you can get a role or be a part of a story that has actual meaning and value. And I think that a story like this, honoring and representing these brave black men, was something that was just priority on my list as an actor to do.
Thank you, Josiah, for taking time with me. I'm going to get here at YEticket.com. I really appreciate it. Keep up the good work, and much success to you for your live performances, okay?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Like that. What are you working on now?
What are we working on now? I mean, go ahead.
Sure. I mean, we're producing other projects through our company, Undisputed Cinema. So, you know, they're sort of in that stage where you want to be able to say it's going, but we're still doing a lot of work putting it together. Gina's working on her next film, and I'm working on one that we...
What's your next film?
My next film is Children of Blood and Bone. Yeah. That's for Paramount. It's based on an incredible trilogy.
And you all do really good work. And when you put your work together, do y'all sit down together to decide what's going on?
At some point we do. You know, I mean, it comes to us in so many different ways. So it's sort of like not one recipe, but sometimes it could be an idea that I've thought of, an idea that Gina thought of, or an idea that somebody has brought to us. And it just really has to really sort of like fit a certain criteria, I suppose. One is that we have to, you know, be really interested in it. And if we can find a way to do like an entertaining subject matter that uplifts the culture, you know, it's really got our attention.
You a couple that work together. I really like that. Not like it. I really love that you have to work together and things like that. So how does that work out?
I mean, I feel it's a beautiful collaboration because it's never competitive. It's always about we want each other to win. We've always written on each other's projects and support each other. We're always the hardest on each other. We know if we can get it past us, then the world is going to embrace it.
Thank you, Gina and Reggie. I'm huge fans of yours. I'm glad you're here. It's making me sweat.
All right, appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give us your name
Channing Godfrey Peoples.
and tell us why you're here at the 6th Annual TV Honors.
Well, I'm honored to be here, period, but I have the great distinction of being honored this year by this incredible organization, and I'm just so glad and grateful to be among these greats.
You're a director, right?
I am. I had the great opportunity to direct the pilot episode of Genius MLKX.
I saw that. That was very powerful. Man, I got mad a couple of times. You know?
Yeah, it was during the process of making it, you know, there are many times where you have to check your own passion to push forward, but it was such an incredible experience, you know, an experience of a lifetime, and I'm just so grateful to be honored for it. I can't believe it.
And I'm glad what y'all did. Y'all made it so real.
Yeah, I mean, that was the mandate early on from the executive producers and, you know, Reggie and Gina. They just, you know, they really pushed for authenticity, and that's really who I am as a filmmaker as well, and as a storyteller, and so we wanted to do something very authentic and human.
Well, you did. Thank you for taking time with me, Al McGee, and thank you for coming here to the 6th Annual TV Honors Award here at AAFCA. I'm a member, so I'm very proud of this, and also proud that you're here.
I thank you for all that you all do, and I thank you for recognizing us. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here with Dawn Porter. She's here at the 6th Annual TV Honors here for the African American Film Critics Association. How you doing, Dawn?
I'm great. How are you?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a documentary director and producer. I just finished the film Luther Never Too Much, which premiered at Sundance and is about to be in theaters in November. So we're pretty excited to bring Luther Vandross's story to the big screen.
Yeah, because there are no more Vandrosses.
There's never going to be another Luther. I'll put it that way. So Jamie Foxx is our producer, and it was marvelous working with him and Datari Turner, his producer. So we just cannot wait to share it with people.
Yeah, I had a chance to meet him and things like that over my years of living, and I'm really sad to see he's gone, but I still play his music today. I know you was in love with his music, right?
I'm a big fan of his music. And after making this film, an even bigger fan of the man. This was an incredible person, and I think fans will learn something new, and then people who aren't as familiar with his music, I don't know where you've been, but welcome.
Dawn, thank you for taking time with me, Al McGee, here at YATicket.com. I just saw you in The Big Cigar playing Richard Pryor. Tell us a little bit about that.
The show was great. It's an amazing show. I was co-starring with Andre Holland, and the series is about Huey P. Newton and his relationship with Bert Snyder. I play Richard Pryor, as you mentioned, and it was a pretty amazing ride. Janine Barwa is the showrunner, along with Jim Heck, the writer, and it's on Apple Plus right now. It's airing currently on Apple Plus.
I watched the whole series. I was really thrilled by it. I was really surprised. But your performance as Richard Pryor was really, because I met him before, and also I saw him live on stage. I really thought you were Richard. What type of method did you create to become him? Because you did become him.
Well, I'm a Meisner trained actor, so I incorporated a little bit of Meisner kind of in the moments of the scenes, but in preparation did some method, a pretty deep dive into Richard and his material and kind of who he was, mainly off stage, because the stuff in the series just consisted of him just being a friend, a confidant, someone who knew about the entertainment business, a rock for Huey in the project. And so it really was just about soaking up as much as I could about Richard during that time, and really trying to live the moments of the 70s and being in his spirit as much as possible.
You did a great job. Thank you for taking time with me here, Al McGee. I know you're a producer and all those good things. And you're a homie from my hometown, Chicago. Thank you for taking time. Hey, I'm here with Trayvon. He's a presenter here, but not only that, he's in the entertainment field. Tell us what you've done, Trayvon.
I started in this business as a writer for Daily Show with Jon Stewart. And from there, I've done a lot of TV since then. Black Monday with Don Cheadle, Winning Time, the Lakers drama, Harlem with Tracy Oliver, and I won an Academy Award in 2021 for a short film called Two Distant Strangers.
And you're here at the 6th Annual TV Honors here for AAFCA. How you feel about that?
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to present to one of my favorite shows, one of the shows that actually inspires me a lot, The Bear. And I happen to have a few friends who are part of making that show what it is, and I'm excited for all of their success, and so it was an honor to be here to present to them.
Trayvon, thank you for taking the time with me here, Al McGee here at YETicket.com, and I'm glad to meet you. Thank you for your tremendous career, and please continue to be a success.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice.
Tell us your name.
My name's Fali Rakutwavana.
Fali, you're here for the 6th Annual TV Honors here for AAFCA. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm just a young man, born in Madagascar, lived all across the U.S., trying to pursue a dream that seems impossible, but here we are at the African American Film Critics Association. So, yeah, just dream big, work hard.
And tell us what you've been in.
I'm here representing Unprisoned. I play Phineas James Alexander, the son of Kerry Washington, not actually the son of Kerry Washington, but she plays Paige, my mother, and Delroy Lindo plays my grandfather. And it's a show about love and family, and, you know, things can get messy.
I saw you in that show. You did a very good job. How's your acting style?
My acting style? I don't know. It's just a little bit of myself, you know, and then, of course, I stay in my acting classes, just stay working on the craft, stay on the grind, you know. But I think my acting style is just a lot of what elements of myself I can bring into each character, you know, and what elements of myself I should definitely not bring into each character, you know. I think it's all just very personalized based on who I am.
Well, thank you for being here for the 6th Annual TV Honors. We really appreciate you and your work.
Of course, thank you.
Nice meeting you. I'm with LaToya. She's in Power Book 2, one of my favorite shows. Tell us a little bit about your character.
Well, I play Diana Tejada. I am a part of a drug family conglomerate, I guess you would call it, and we don't take no ish, and we tear things up.
You have a very, very good role, very, very powerful role in the series. Why did you choose that role?
Well,
I know the paychecks are good, but...
So I actually got the audition from like my team or whatever, and I was so grateful to be able to play this role, because unlike other roles that I've done in the past, like this role is so layered and she has so much substance, and you can pull from, so she could be vulnerable, she could be sad, she could be angry, she could be tough. So I'm so grateful to be able to play Diana Tejada and bring her to life.
Oh, I love your character, and I love you too as an actress. Thank you for taking time with me, Al McGee. I really appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you. I'm here with Sierra. Tell us your full name.
My name is Sierra Shooter-Glade. I'm a presenter for this evening, but I'm also a TV director.
And what have you directed?
Man, a little bit of everything. Queen Sugar, 20s, P-Valley, Power Force, Riverdale, Raising Canaan. It's so many. The Shy.
Oh my gosh, you are a very, very good talent. One quick question, how did you get into it?
Honestly, I didn't know I wanted to be a filmmaker. I didn't know it was a thing, but then I went to college and I met Ava DuVernay. It's actually her birthday today. Shout out to her. Happy birthday. And then she let me work on Queen Sugar, and I went from being a PA the first season to directing by the fifth.
Well, thank you for taking time with me, Al McGee at YETicket.com.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm here with Zaria. She's here at the TV Awards here for AAFCA Film Critics Association. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Now, what TV show or whatever you been in?
What have I been in? Well, I was in the Oscar award-winning Two Distant Strangers. That's on Netflix. And I was also in Pretty Little Liars Original Sin and Pretty Little Liars Summer School.
And I'm so glad you're supporting AAFCA. How did you hear about us?
Well, Gil is amazing right there. He's an amazing person. We built this amazing relationship, and so I was thrilled when he asked us to come and for me to present. I've never presented before, so I'm really excited for today.
Well, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
That shows you how excited I am, because I've been watching you most of my adult life, and I've always enjoyed your entertainment. You're here to get the award here, that AAFCA, the Legacy Award. And tell us about that.
Well, you tell me. What happens when you stay around long enough? I guess they start giving you these awards, saying that you have a legacy or that you're a legend or something like that, of which I am honored and humbled by that notion. And so I'm here to say thank you and receive this award.
Again, I'm a huge fan of you, Glynn. And
Glynn is the board of health. I tell you that right now.
This everyday work.
Seersucker, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, I've seen you almost in everything, and I've seen you in everything you've done. But what are the couple of roles that you're really, really proud of that you did and things like that?
Well, I've had a blessed career. I started at the top on Broadway with Sidney Poitier and Ruby Dee.
Yeah, you were a kid.
And Louis Gossett Jr. and some of the iconic figures. And it's their shoulders that I stand on. And so Raisin in the Sun on Broadway was my kickoff, And then, of course, Cooley High put me on the screen, the silver screen map. And
in fact, your co-star is here.
Oh, good. Yay. You talking Larry? Yeah, good. And so
here he is
right behind you. I can sense him.
I have these two greats right here. Oh my God!
He said, I felt
Larry. I could feel him.
What's up, son, man?
You partner? How you doing?
It came out for you. You know that.
Oh,
you had to show for you. You know that, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around, come act like I'm a celebrity.
You
are a celebrity. But
yeah, so and that's why Cooley High.
Yeah.
I ended up with lifelong friends between him and Garrett Morris and Steve Williams and Michael Schultz. We've been friends ever since.
Oh, that's great to hear. Now, I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
And I live in Florida.
Uh-huh.
But
you won't hold that against you. Go ahead.
Your work is so great. That's why you get a Legacy Award. But your work, how did you put yourself in many of these roles?
Oh, I don't know. It's a craft. I studied my craft. I took the calling seriously, and one of these days I'm going to get it right.
Thank you for taking time with me, Glynn.
Thank you.
Really. And I'm a huge fan of yours. Always has been. And this is a great moment for me. I might have to go use the bathroom now.
I know how that goes.
Hey, I'm Al McGee here, YETicket.com. I'm here at the TV Honors. The great Wendell Pierce. I'm a big fan of yours. You're here to receive the award for your role on Elsbeth, right?
Yes. Best TV actor on Elsbeth. It's a real honor.
It is an honor, but it's also an honor to be with you. Your talent is so very well crafted and things like that. Who inspired you to be an actor? I say who?
Well, actually, James Earl Jones, Roscoe Lee Brown, and I just recently saw The Wiz on Broadway the night it was closing, and I remember there was an actor named Ron Taylor that came through New Orleans where I was from. He was playing the Lion, and he let me come backstage and watch him put on his makeup. And that was a seminal moment when I was a young man. I knew I wanted to be an actor. But Roscoe Lee Brown and James Earl Jones were my real inspirations.
Yeah, I met many of those people you talked about, but now I'm meeting you. Now, tell us a little bit about Elsbeth.
Elsbeth is a great new show on CBS. It's Carrie Preston is playing Elsbeth.
Right.
She created this role 14 years ago on The Good Wife, but the Kings, Robert and Michelle King, wanted to recreate a show for her, and it's like Columbo. They said, what if we had a show where it was a woman who was like Columbo? And so they created this show for her, and it's really great. It's taken off.
And tell us about your role real quick.
I play Captain Wagner. She's a thorn in my side. I'm a no-nonsense captain in the New York Police Department. And while she's a thorn in my side and a pain in my butt, she's a very good investigator, I realize. So I keep her around because she does a good job for me. But we're kind of like Luke Grant and Mary Tyler Moore, kind of getting under each other's skin. But it's really good.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for being here at our TV Honors. I'm a member of AAFCA, so thank you very much.
And thanks to your organization, opportunities are created for black artists. So to all the African-American critics out there, you set a platform to give us opportunity. And you keep that pressure on the business to make sure that we get more opportunities.
That's why I'm honored to be a member. Thank you. Give us your name.
Elon Noel.
And Elon, I've seen you in a few projects, and you're a very, very good actor. You're here today at the 6th Annual TV Honors of AAFCA. And tell us about your experience here so far.
Well, I mean, you know, it's good to be around people that you're such a fan of. I just stepped on the carpet with Glynn Turman. I'm seeing directors and actors that I really respect. It's just, I'm glad to be a part of this mix for sure, man. Yeah.
And also tell us about a few programs you've been in, because I've seen them.
Oh, you seen them? Right now we got Lady in the Lake.
I'm watching that.
Apple TV Plus, and you know, I've been a part of Insecure with Issa Rae. The Purge,
of course, I love that show.
You know, Stella Meggy with
and the Purge.
The Photograph, and you know, we still working. We just getting started.
I love the Photograph.
Yeah, brother, we getting started. Yeah.
The thing about one thing I love about you, you're working. Yeah. And the directors and the production people who put their money up love to have you in there. How you feel about that?
I mean, it's good to be, you know, it's good to be able to be working. You know, it's good to be able to whenever you have a dream, to be able to actualize it and see yourself taking steps towards that journey. So I'm happy, man. I couldn't be happier. I'm fortunate.
I'm happy to see you. I'm happy with your work.
My brother.
And I'm happy that you took time with me when we get here at yeticket.com. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate you.
And you look good, too. Give us your name.
Isaac Keys.
This is Isaac Keys, and also tell us what you in.
Hey, how you doing? I'm AKA Diamond Sampson on Power Book Full Force.
That's right. I watched that. Oh, man. It's coming to an end, though.
It is coming to an end.
That's what they claim.
There's always a lot of claims when it comes to Power, and nobody's safe.
I know. But your experience with that, how did you like it?
The experience was great. I mean, as an actor, you're always excited about getting any role. You know, but let alone get a role that I felt that was very fitting to me and my personality, and one that I feel like I could bring life to and bring honesty and be authentic about. So playing Diamond Sampson on Power Book Full Force has been an amazing feat, and it's like also to be part of this universe. Like tonight we're celebrating the 10 years of Power, and we're being honored for the Impact Award. So it's amazing being honored by that and being a part of that family.
And I watched every episode. Trust me,
yeah.
Every episode. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. That show. So what else you doing now?
Well, right now, you know, we just finished up season 3, so we're waiting for Stars to be able to drop the release date on that, along with everybody else.
Yep.
So we're doing that part, and then, you know, auditioning, you know, getting more roles, more things are coming in. I'm excited about that. Also, just kind of working on me, you know, maybe a book to come soon, and then, you know, entrepreneurship. So I'm just excited about living life, man, and celebrating Power Book Full Force and Power.
I'm excited that you're here, and I'm excited you talked to me. Thank you very much.
Take your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I love those fans. I'm here with the man, Lawrence Hilton Jacob. How you doing?
I'm good, my brother. Holding on, man.
Oh, man, I'm really glad to see you. I've always been a big fan of yours for decades.
Oh, yeah, we've been around for decades. That's
I know
really,
you have. And right now you're doing some producing and things like that, right?
That's always been part of the deal. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm primarily an actor, but I've become a producer, writer, director over the years as well. You know, I do craft service. I do anything that's available. So there you go.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, get out the shot.
I can edit that. But also you're doing that and things like that. And also your career has been doing very well with that, right?
I've been going nicely. You know, I did a series for a few years called A House Divided. It's now spun off into a show called Jupiter Jones, which comes on in January. I'm in that as well. I play this supersonically rich guy. So we're having a good time.
Oh, well, that's good, man. But I'm glad to see you. You're a big fan of mine.
Yeah, appreciate it,
and
brother.
I'm glad you're alive too, and I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah,
you know, thank you for coming.
You got it, brother. Keep it tight.
Always.
Okay, you got it.
Give us your name.
Omar Dorsey.
Omar, I watched that show. I love your show. Tell us about your show.
It's called Bookie. It's on Max, HBO Max. Chuck Lorre, the amazing, incredible creator of some of our greatest shows. I created it along with Nick Bakay. It's about myself and Sebastian Maniscalco, play two bookies in Los Angeles, during a really rough time when there's so much online betting, but we're still the old school bookies. And it's just the hijinks that we go through.
Yeah, and you play a former football player, and you also protect him too. Why did you decide to do that role?
You know what? After doing Queen Sugar for 7 years and playing the greatest man on television, I said, let me get some degenerate in me. So, and especially when you're working with Chuck Lorre, the man's a legend, And so when the opportunity came along, I said, I got to go and jump in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you played that role very well and very truthfully too.
Right.
So how did you learn the truth about that role?
I have what some people like to call a gambling problem. No, I'm messing around. No, I'm pretty well versed in gambling. Even when I was in New Orleans, I lived across the street from the casino. I had my own private parking space.
Oh.
So yeah, but no, but it was just, I get to do something that I've done before. I've been a gambler. I've been a bookie. So I was like, let me try this.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. Well, thank you for taking time with me on We Get at YETicket.com. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I love that seersucker too.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. All right.
Thank you.
This is your answer.